Hello everyone and welcome back to TechZulu live from New Media Expo here at Las Vegas. And I am with Paul Kontonis, the chairman of the International Academy of Web Television, who is also chairing and hosting the award show. Is it tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night here at CES.
Ooh, very exciting. Are you nervous?
Yes, very much so.
Have you done this before?
Yes, last year was a little bit more exciting because last year I had to introduce a new award.
Yes.
So this year I don't have to introduce a new award, but I still have to actually get up on stage in front of, last year we had 35,000 people watching the award show.
Awesome.
With a lot of people in the audience, and this year the audience will be double in size, in-house, and probably almost as large, if not even bigger, online.
So why did the International Academy of Web TV, and I'll just keep saying that over and over again, choose to do the award show during CES?
Great question. 2 years ago, we were approached by CEA, Consumer Electronics Association, with the concept of doing the award show at CES. Sure. And it felt like the right place to do it because what we want to signify is that web television is not for a bunch of people just sitting at home on their computers, catching a YouTube video every now and then. It's really becoming mainstream. Yeah. You realize that almost all kids under 25 years old, that have moved out of the house, have never had cable. Yeah. There's like some ridiculous number. And what are they watching? They're watching.
I know, I don't have cable.
They're watching online video. And so more and more it's becoming mainstream, and I think the alignment with CES helped to reinforce that.
Absolutely, and I know that CEA as an organization as well, through CES, is trying to do more as it relates to entertainment, Hollywood, that notion of mainstream media, and to pull more of that into CES.
Absolutely, and the new Hollywood is happening online.
Absolutely. So what are some of the things we can expect during the show tomorrow?
Well, we have...
Come on, give us a little. Just a little. Just this much.
The two special guests that we announced today are Chris Hardwick from Nerdist, and Felicia Day will be making guest appearances.
Oh, yay. Hi, Felicia.
Amongst a whole bunch of, obviously other people.
Right.
But I think what you're really going to see tomorrow is how big the industry has gotten. Yeah. This year alone, there were about 600 to 700 new web series that launched. We had about 75% more submissions to the awards this year over last year.
Really?
And next year, the forecast, based on all our data, is that there's going to be 1,000 new web series launching next year. And the overall value of the industry, just on the production side, forget about the marketing and the distribution side of everything, is going to be about $250 million.
Oh my God, that's crazy. I feel like a lot of what's driving that, or some of what's driving that at least, are a lot of enabling technologies that are making it possible for more people to produce content, more people to come up with pilots, more people to get in front of audiences. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think technology is a very important piece of it because technology enables people to bring their ideas not only to life by creating it, but also by putting it on platforms that people can then discover it. The challenge now is there's something like 83 hours of video uploaded every minute, every day. And so it becomes an overwhelming abundance of content. How then do you find it?
Well, then we get more entrepreneurs and technologists to create more technologies that are for discovery and for surfacing quality content and yada, 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 so on and so forth. So what brought you into this industry specifically? What was it that made Paul go, you know what? I don't want to do just traditional media. This new media thing, this is really where it's at. What was it that really brought you in?
Well, I've been in interactive since the early 90s when I started a web design company. Got involved in some of the earliest websites. We did the first movie website ever with Batman, Batman Forever, Olympus America's first website, Duracell's first one. So that was my start. But the content side really started to really come to fruition in about early 2006 when myself and a partner who we'd done some other companies with in the past, including a .com, said, there's something here. There's something going on here. And we launched a web video studio called For Your Imagination in early 07, and that was it. And just got right into it and started figuring out, launched our first series with the late comedian Patrice O'Neill in April of 2007 and never looked back.
Do you feel like things are taking off more now than they have even in the last 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, I think we're seeing that hockey stick moment.
Yeah.
It's been kind of linear since then.
Right.
You know, we're at about 5 times the size of the industry with the number of series being produced, the number of creators. We're about 5 times the size in '08.
Yep.
But alone, the way we've had to revise the forecast for 2013 is showing that we're now at that inflection point going up. It's going to stop being kind of linear and it's going to explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for going back to the show tomorrow, which categories are you most excited about in terms of the contenders and who might be the winner? And you don't have to give your own personal, like, I want this person to win, but which categories are you most excited about?
You know, I'm always most attracted to the scripted because the scripted side of things is the longer term side of the market.
Yeah.
The news, hosted like yourself, hosted type of shows are now and are really powerful and people love them and tune in, and you've got such an amazing fan base and you do such an incredible job.
Thank you.
And you're such a resource to the industry and such a resource for your audience as well. So I feel like the unscripted side has built a very strong foundation.
Right.
It has a great history coming out of .com world and the bloggers. It's the scripted side now that I always keep an eye on and watch and see who these people are who are getting involved in them, and the profile is changing. I would say last year probably 60% of the series were independently produced. In 2011, in 2012 it's 60% were studio or network produced, and even within the scripted we're looking at maybe 80%.
Really?
That number. So you're seeing more and more investment into that side. So I always keep my eye out for those, because when that winner is announced, I think to myself, if a big news outlet like Wall Street Journal was going to do a headline story about Web TV has arrived, and if they pop that one in there, would it be the right one? And so I always cross my fingers.
And would they mention the International Academy of Web Television? Speaking of, though, what is the Academy focusing on in 2013?
So the primary mission is to honor and promote excellence within the space. So obviously we'll be beginning preparations again for the new award season coming up next year. We'll continue doing and expand the educational programs that we did this year. I think we did about 20 different programs alongside YouTube and other organizations to help the independent creators understand what's going on in the marketplace and how to distribute and how to monetize and how to produce. And we'll continue those programs. I think you're going to see an expansion of aid within the distribution and monetization realms. And I think you're going to see more alignment within the industry as a whole, the entertainment industry as a whole. So the IAWTV takes its place alongside Writers Guilds and the Academy of Arts and Sciences. You're going to see more of that industry kind of play out.
Okay. And if people want to get involved or even watch the show tomorrow, are they able to do that?
Yeah, you can watch the show, so I'm going to talk to my camera now. So you tune into IAWTVorg.org. That's IAWTVorg.org at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern to watch the award show. For more information about the IAWTV, you go to IAWTV.org.
IAWTV.org for those of you who don't listen and fast forward.
Yes. Oh, and follow at IAWTV. You can follow me at Kontonis. I'm an easy one. She's at Kulang. At A Kulang. And what else?
I think that's it. Are you going to tap dance tomorrow?
No, I'm going to. My ankle hurts, which you have to look for. If anyone can catch me limping on stage. I hurt my ankle sometime this week. I have no idea how.
No idea how.
No idea. And I'm afraid
That's a Vegas statement.
I'm afraid I'm going to be limping on stage. So
You're just going to have to like turn it into your kind of guy walk when you come out on stage, you know? Kind of like put your shoulder back a little, you know?
Hang an arm a little bit.
Yeah, you know? Turn it into a little shuffle. It's the Paul shuffle.
I will heed your advice, I fear.
Uh-oh. Make sure you follow him at Kontonis.
Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excellent.
See you soon.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Break a leg or an ankle.
It's this one, that's why I'm swinging it. It feels better when I swing it.
It feels better when he swings it, folks. And there you have it. Paul Kontonis, Chairman, International Academy of Web Television.